Dave from Up Level Auto here. I want to take a moment to show you this really bizarre mystery car I came across that I'm offering for sale. It's a 79 Pontiac Grand Prix that has never been titled or driven. And I don't know what the story is on it, but other than typical thing where a widow had called a scrap guy I know to just haul it out of her garage, husband passed away, that kind of situation, and we don't know anything about it. So all I have is a bill of sale. I don't have any story on it. Very, very strange car, and I hope that someone can use it either to piece back together or to use for parts. Either way, it's an incredible car to find something in this nice a shape. So what the deal is with this car is there's 108 original miles on the odometer, and the only thing I can think of is that it was a GM donated vehicle, like something was donated to a high school, something like that. Although I don't see any evidence of any decals. A lot of those cars actually had a donated by General Motors sticker on the windshield, and I don't see any evidence of that. And because it's the pre-17-digit VIN, there's really not a lot you can do. You can't do Carfaxes and things like that easily. Wisconsin DMV was only able to tell me that it's never been titled and it's not stolen, and that's all they can tell me. They have no history on it, so I don't either. And but it's in amazing condition. There's obviously surface rust from this thing, been sitting around for 40-something years, but it's a really solid car, and it's worth either way. It's a cool car. Either piece it back together with the missing parts, or use it to fix up another G-body. So what it's missing, the previous owner just obviously took the entire front clip off of it. They took the driver's door, but very carefully too. The harness is all there, unplugged, all the trim, and I have the door panel for that side too, so that's not lost. It's in nice shape. So they took that, and the chrome trim that runs along the bottom is missing. The trunk lid is missing. But other than that, it's very complete. And just been sitting indoors for its whole life, so no rust, no water intrusion, anything like that. So the paint quality is absolutely horrible, even by 1979 General Motors standards. I mean, I don't know if you can see the orange peel. It's absolutely horrendous, but I guess that's probably how it was back then. That's one of the reasons I thought this was a restoration at first. I thought this is someone's restoration, that they never finished it, but that's not what it is. So let's do a little walk around and show everything off. We'll start at the front. So everything's unbolted real nice. Nothing got cut or hacked. Even things like battery cables and the wire harnesses. He took the alternator off of it. So this is a Pontiac 301 V8. I don't know anything about these. I think it's kind of a dog of a motor, but I think you could do worse. I think you could do a V6 this year also. So, and it's all there. This is the kind of stuff I love. The decals are all there. I mean, see, like the distributor cap thing. Some things are kind of gross from mice. There were some mice that had got in and out of this vehicle and kind of crawled all over everything. So that's kind of an issue, which you'll see. And there's just some surface rust and corrosion, obviously. But kind of a bizarre engine with the way the cylinder head is and how it kind of angles the exhaust manifold down. I've never really seen that before, but and the engine does turn over with a booster pack. I just briefly tried turning it over, and I turned it by hand. It has oil in it. It has a tank full of, well, the gas tank smells like varnish, so I didn't try starting it or anything like that. But yeah, front end's really nice, just normal surface rust from sitting around for a real long time. Obviously the original oil filter is still sitting on it, and look how nice the cooler lines are. The firewall with all the undercoating spray on it. It did not come with wheels. I found these wheels that match, and I had brand new tires put on them, so that's all ready to go. So at least it's a good roller, because it didn't come with any kind of wheels at all. But yeah, there was evidence of mice on the cowl and over here, and then they got in the interior, unfortunately. Didn't destroy it, but kind of left their markings here and there, and we'll talk about that in a second. Take a look at the frame rails. You can see these cables look like brand new. The body mounts and the ground strap, things like that. This is kind of a weirdly optioned car. That's the other thing that's kind of strange about this. It's a power driver seat, manual, passenger seat, tilt column, full complement of gauges, but radio delete. Don't understand why. You can see the odometer here. 108 miles on the odometer. And just gorgeous, super tight steering column. Keys still in the ignition. Beautiful dashboard, no peeling or cracking or anything like that. The headliner, of course, is sagging. Fabric looks like it's okay, but you know, it's sagging down. But yeah, the steering wheel is real nice. All the texture is still there. And over here you can look at the chrome trim pedals with zero wear on them. Extremely nice. But yeah, the carpet, so you can see spots. I think it's mouse urine. It smells very mousy in here. I vacuumed it and I did a light cleaning on it. For example, in the back seat, there were some mouse droppings, unfortunately. I cleaned it, there's still yellow staining. I don't have the Bissell steam cleaner to really get it good. So I just did a rudimentary cleaning so it doesn't sit on there too long. And there was also, they could also be staining from leaves. There was leaves in the interior when I got it for some reason, even though it was inside. There was plastic draped over the door though. So yeah, the seats are kind of, you know, the interior isn't great, but it could probably be brought back. I don't think anything's permanently soiled. The only problem with the mice or moisture or whatever is underneath. You can see some rust. Seat belts are rusty. Some rust right there too. I think it could have been some condensation gathered there. I'm not too sure. I didn't lock that back down yet because I had it out for cleaning. Here's some indentations, but I think maybe sitting in the sun a little bit might bring these back. The trunk is absolutely amazing. Original carpet liner is still in there. The original jack is still in here. And check this out. See all that spray is still in here, in great shape. Look at the floor in this thing. Spare tire holder. This is kind of chipping up over here. I think he just took some light bulbs and odds and ends for whatever car they're working on. I can't think of a reason why you do that. That's what's so strange about this car. None of the story makes any sense, but maybe because you couldn't get a title for it, he just wanted it to fix up a car he had. So chrome is in great shape, needs to be cleaned, but you know, I didn't really go nuts on this car. I just cleaned it up a little bit. Wait till you see the underside. Let's look at this side again real quick. Just gorgeous door panel. The latches, everything just looks brand new. All the seams are amazing. A little bit of surface rust here and there where things were scratched or trim got taken off. And there's a scrape right there. But yeah, you can see like this is, I don't know if that's just from moisture or from mice or what. But I vacuumed the whole thing out everywhere. Look at the harnesses too. Everything is just brand new. It's so nice. It's worth it even if you just needed a parts car just for all the hardware and all the things that are hard to find now. So here's the fuel tank. Like I said, I don't know if how much fuel is in there, but it just smells the typical varnish, stale gas smell. Let's take a look underneath though. So the gas tank looks brand new. Obviously just no rust anywhere, all the bumper mounts, everything. Here's the spare tire well. Look at these frame rails. And then surface rust on the springs and axles you can expect. I don't know what axle this is. I'm not a G-body expert by any means. Try to climb under here. I don't know what went to this bracket here. I thought it was a sway bar, but it's there. This had aluminum rear drums. One is here. One drum is missing. I don't know why. I'll track one down for it. But yeah, look at this underside. I mean, like just rolled off the assembly line. It's crazy. So yeah, the whole underside is just gorgeous. Let's see if I can get out from under here. And as I showed in the pictures, there's even still the paper tags on the frame rails. They have the part number. And look at this undercoating and the wheel wells. I mean, incredible. There's fuel lines. And look at that rail. It's just absolutely amazing. Pinch welds. Here's transmission. I'm assuming that's a 200 R4, I would assume. So yeah, just an incredibly cool car with, I would say, an interesting story, but it doesn't really have a story. I don't know. I don't know what to say about it other than I definitely wanted to get it to a wide audience so that someone who could really use this thing gets it one way or the other. I mean, you just can't go wrong with it. So I thought it was worth saving. Well, there's the video tour. Any questions, you can just message me on eBay anytime. Thanks for watching.